Hello, welcome to this short introduction on how to use Excel and R interchangeably. Excel is an easy program to enter data and to manage your data set, but it is not a good tool to do statistical analysis or to keep proper track of all the changes you make to your data. So it's great for the initial data entry, but after that you should probably not use it. This video will briefly show you how to enter the data in Excel and then how to import it in R for further analysis. So let's turn to R. The first thing to remember is that it's important to always keep the first row as the name of the variable that you want to use and then the remaining rows for the data. For example, we might have a survey where we ask a number of respondents and they each have a respondent number. We ask them whether they voted or not, and we ask them what party they voted for. So for example, we might have interviewed 7 different people, right? And some will have voted, some will not have voted, it will vary. And then those that voted will have voted for a certain party, say Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Labour, and another Fianna Fáil voter. And these, of course, did not vote at all. So there's our little data set. Now, to import it in R, we can do 2 things. We can save this file, save as a CSV file. So I will call it video2.csv. This is a comma delimited file, which is very easy for other software to read, including R. Or alternatively, we can save it as a regular Excel file because R will be able to open Excel files, and I'll show you in a minute. So there's the 2 saved. This is the Excel file, and we have saved the data into 2 different formats. Now let's go to R. So in R, we can create a new markdown file as usual. We will call it import an Excel code, leave it for HTML output. There we go. We delete the standard template. And then we will do 2 things. We will open the comma separated file. And that can be done in 2 ways. We can do it using the built-in library of R. So this is called read.csv. So what we can do is something like this. We assign the name data1, read.csv, and then we find the file name as we saved it. In my case, this is in videos, code, and then video2.csv. I'll press Control Enter, or on the Apple Command Enter, just to test whether that works. And it seems to open. I look in the environment here and I can indeed see that there is a data object and it has the 3 variables, an integer for the respondent number, a factor whether somebody voted or not, and a factor for the party they voted for. An alternative method is to use the read R library, which creates tables in platform tables, and this is something that is used in our textbook. So the only difference is that it's read_CSV and the rest is going to be the same. So I will copy and paste this text. But we then have to first open the library. Open library read R. So let's open the library. So here we'll see that we have a similar data frame with the same information but slightly different default settings and a slightly different way of framing the data. And then what we can do is we can use open the Excel file directly. This is of course useful if you have an Excel file from somebody else especially. So here we will use another library. It's called read Excel. And this is the 3rd data then, which is read Excel, and the file name is the same. Now the sheet will be default to the first one, but let's make this explicit just to have no confusion. So let's go library Excel. This should be of course the new file. And there we go. And here's the 3rd data file open. So that quick video showed you how to enter data into Excel, how to use the first row for your variable names and the remaining rows for the data, and how you can save it as either a comma separated file or an Excel file and then open it in R. Thank you for watching.